Hello race fans and welcome back to the More Freedom series. Today we have traveled over to Pocono for the Pocono 80. This is going to be race number 15 in the More Freedom series season 3. And there has been a shakeup in the point standings, so let's go through those real fast. Your points leader is going to be the 69 of Arco Creates. Second place will be the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Third place will be the 300 of Resemble. Fourth will be the 38 of Baseman. Also tied for fourth will be the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. Sixth will be the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days. Seventh will be the 1 of Jamal Jackson. Eighth will be the 660 of Garrett Miller. Ninth will be the 96 of Nico. And rounding out your top 10 will be the number 80 of Hall Garrick. So that's your point standings as of right now. Your team standings still see MBR with an 80, almost an 80 point lead over KFB Racing. Third will be Douche Motorsports. Fourth will be Aces to Zed. And rounding out your top 5 will be Dump and Roll Racing. In your chassis standings, Dodge still leads the way with Chevy, Toyota, Ford, and Pontiac following behind. So that's your points as we head into this race number 15 here at Pocono. The tricky triangle is going to be a tough one today. We're going to see who can master the track, and once these fans get in here, it's going to get wild, it's going to get crazy, so let's go racing. Let's go through your starting top 10. Starting on the pole will be the number 80 of Hog Eric, and on his outside, the 72 of Duchess. Starting third will be the 300 of Resemble, and on his outside, the 33 of Harvey Jones. Starting fifth will be the 07 of Douche Baggins, and on his outside, the 799 of Mike Check. Starting seventh will be the 88 of NM, and on his outside, the 11 of TC Roberts. Starting ninth will be the 34 of Super Snake, and rounding out your top 10 will be the 06 of Ice Cream Some Days. So that's your starting top 10 as that 80 of Hog Eric representing the state of Pennsylvania brings us down to take this green flag here at Pocono. Down the front stretch we come as Eric leads the way, and we are green here at Pocono. Powering that Toyota for Dump and Roll down into turn 1 with the 300 of Resemble. Right behind him is that 80 of Hog Eric. Resemble to his back bumper. Here comes the 07 of Douche Baggins. Sliding up out of 1. Down the stretch goes that 300. The 72 of Duchess trying to get down to the inside right now as she is getting passed by the 00 and that 3 of Geek Girl Games. G3 making it down to the inside of that 00 Mudbone. Here comes the 07 of Douche Baggins as he's trying to get under. He was trying to get under that 300 of Resemble. As the 34 of Super Snake is trying to make it 3 wide through turn 3 right now. That's allowing that number 80 of Hog Eric to take that car for Dump and Roll Racing out to number 1. Let's bring up your timing and scoring. As always, top 10 will be on the left. Favorite drivers scrolling across the top as we have a battle for second, third, and everything throughout right now in this field as the 07 and the 00 power their cars underneath that 88 of NM. Here comes the 34 to Super Snake and that 72 of Duchess. Great draft right now by the 33 and the number 3 of Geek Girl Games. They're getting around that 88 of NM, but here comes that 95 of Zed Brunna. Again, another Pennsylvania boy here, trying to get up to the front to represent his state. Other folks from Pennsylvania in the race today is going to be that 13 of King of the Aces and the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Checking back up here on the front as that 300 of Resemble almost to the back bumper right now. That 80 of Hog Eric. Eric, again, still your leader right now on lap 2 as we have lots of action going on in the back of the pack right now. Look at this wild, crazy action down into turn 1 right here as we got 2 and 3 wide with the 96 of Nico down underneath that 329 of Heck of a Duber. The tricky triangle, as this place is known, has 3 different turns. So normally, like through turn 1 is going to be good on the low line. I think turn 1 and 2 may be good low. Maybe, I don't know. I know 1 is good in the low line. 2 might be better in the high line. But let's jump up here and see what's going on at the front as the 88 of NM still falling back right now. He's right there with the number 8 of Moon Bunny. So the 88 currently running 9th on the track with the 95 taking away that position from him. As the 95's down to the inside of the 33 of Harvey Jones. Let's check on your leaders real fast. As that 300 of Resemble has now made his way to the lead. Getting around that 80 of Hog Eric. Here comes the 07 of Douche Baggins trying to get around the 80 of Hog Eric as well. So Eric leading 3 laps here at Pocono. He's going to give up the lead to the 300 of Resemble. And second place is going to go to that 07 of Douche Baggins. The 00 of Mudbone. Trying to put him back to 4th right now. Into turn 2 they go. Nope, it's turn 3. Off of turn 3 they go. As that 07 of Douche Baggins trying to get to the back bumper of the 300 of Resemble. So Resemble again taking over the lead right now at Pocono. As the 07 of Douche Baggins down to his inside through 1. Powering underneath Resemble. Again, that low line through 1 is going to be the better line. As the 300 sliding up, almost making it 3 wide is going to be the 80 of Hog Eric and that 00, but they think better of it. Get in a line, get the draft down the straight into turn 2. As late on the brakes is that 00, having to whoa up throughout to exit the turn. That's going to put him back behind that 300 of Resemble, but the 80 of Hog Eric up to second now. Your leader on the track is the 07 of Douche Baggins for Douche Motorsports. His teammate, the 72 of Dutch, is currently running 6th. As she is getting, as that 34 of Super Snake now working underneath her into turn 1. Here comes the 95 of Zed Brunna. It looks like he's going to drop it low. He's going to get underneath. And possibly that 3 of Geek Girl Games going to follow right along with the number 8 of Moon Bunny. So Dutch is getting pushed to the high line through turn 1. Is going to slide back a couple positions right here. Checking back through this field as we have lots of action right here on the track. The 660 of Garrett Miller down to the inside of the 51. Last week's winner, that 51 of AJM. Here comes the 329 of Heck of a Duber. So again, a little bit better as we got caution on the track, folks. Caution on the track. Here on lap number 6, we are under caution. We'll see what brought out that in just a moment as we kind of watch back here and see if anybody else crashes. So looks like turn 1 right there. We're going to see some tire marks into the wall in turn 1. 1 or 2 cars involved right there. Tire marks down the backstretch as well. So possibly multiple cars involved in this caution. We'll see what that is in just a minute. We're going to watch these drivers come in for their pit stops and see what the 07 of Douche Baggins does for tires and fuel here on lap number 7. We've got 32 laps of action, no longer 32 laps of green flag action as we're under caution, but the fastest lap right now is going to be by the number 3 of Geek Girl Games at 178.865 miles per hour or 50.380 seconds. So G3 with the fastest lap. She's currently running in the 7th position. Almost said the 3rd position because that's her number, and I was looking at 3. So good run right now for that 3 of Geek Girl Games. She started 13th, currently running in the 7th position. It's going to be a tough break for that dump and roll racing team as it looks like the 123 and the 999 both out right now with fuel leak and an engine clutch. Could be a part of that caution, but we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Checking to see what this 07 of Douche Baggins, DB, does here at Pocono. We'll see if he takes 2 tires, if he takes 4 tires, how many ever tires he takes. We're going to check that out in just a moment. He is down into his pits. Watch this pit road. We may see some collisions, as we are seeing a few collisions here as the 33 of Harvey Jones gets into that 07 of Douche Baggins. No worse for wear. 2 tires stop for the 07, and he is down and away, as well as that 80 of Hog Eric. He is down and away. Not sure he beat out the 95 of Zed Brunna. We'll find out in just a moment. But Your leader on the track will be the 07 of DB, so let's go and see what brought out that caution. Well, this is just going to be a multitude of things happening here on this caution. It's going to be start by the 123 of Roy Chow and the 999 of Deviant, two teammates getting into each other here going into turn one, which is going to hit your points leader, the 69 of Arco Creates. Not sure if that caused too much damage to him. He's currently running the 26, but let's see this. Let's see this caution. So Deviant into the 123 of Roy Chow, the 88 of NM, the 69 of Arco Creates. It's not over yet, folks, as the 120 or the 23 of Fuller Than You gets into the 123 of Roy Chow, which also involves the 13 of King of the Aces and the 420 of Queen of Hearts. So multiple Aces to Z Motorsports vehicles involved in this caution, but we'll go through everything in just a moment. We'll tell you who's out of this race and who's still in. Things go, the people involved in that caution are going to be the 88 event. Okay, so excuse me, we saw King of the Aces was involved, the 23 of Fuller Than You was involved, the 88 of NM was involved. Out of the race is going to be the 123 of Roy Chow and that 999 of Deviant. So driver, teammate on teammate crime right there for Dump and Roll Racing, putting out two of their drivers, the 123 of Roy Chow and the 799 or the 999 of Deviant. Deviant had started in the 37th position, and the 123 of Roy Chow had started in the 25th position. So I'm not sure where they were when they crashed, but unfortunate situation for Dump and Roll Racing. They've had a rough go the last few weeks in the team points, but that 80 of Hog Eric is going to try to change that as he is right there in the third position. So let's go through your top 10 real fast, as we're not quite ready to go back to green, hopefully in just a moment. Your leader is the 07 of Douchebag in second place. Representing Pennsylvania will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Third representing Pennsylvania will be that 80 of Hog Eric. Fourth will be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Fifth will be the 72 of Duchess. Sixth will be the 300 of Resemble. Seventh will be the 40 of Veteran Chaos. Eighth will be the 11 of TC Roberts. Ninth will be the 00 of Mudbone. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 25 of JTM. So your other Pennsylvania competitors, that 420 of Queen of Hearts currently running 21st, with the 13 of King of the Aces running 30th right now. So only two drivers out of the race. Everybody else on the lead lap, according to timing and scoring right now. Let's jump back there and check out and see how NM's car does look. He does have rear damage on it, so not too bad on the right and the left, but that rear damage is going to cause him issues, you know. So probably not going to be a winner here at Pocono today. Fuller's car not looking too bad. We'll check out this side view here. We'll see if any of that damage has an adverse effect on him. Again, a tricky triangle here at Pocono. Every turn is kind of different, and if you're not prepared for it, you know, you're going to cause incidents, you're going to cause accidents. Things are going to happen. Crashes, enemies made, all of the above. You never know. You could have a driver waiting on you in the parking lot with a tire iron after this race. So we'll see after this race. I mean, we may get some fights in the garage. I know Aces to Zed is trying to get back to some winning ways. It's been a rough go a little bit the last few weeks. Currently, they're in the fourth position in the team points. Douche Motorsports running third with your leader, the 07 of DB. He is, you know, the driver, the owner, maybe the co-owner of Douche Motorsports. He's going to lead us back to the green flag here at Pocono. Pace car going down the pits, and we are back underway. Your leader is that 07 of Douche Baggins as they head into turn one. Down the front stretch, G3 dropping down to the inside of the 72 of Duchess right here into turn one. And the 80 of Hog Eric. And she's going to try to make a play for the 95 of Zed Brunna. So a heck of a run off into turn 1 for the 3 of Geek Girl Games. She's down to the inside of the 95 of Zed Brunna. That 07 of Douche Baggins powering his way into turn 2 right now. Here comes that 300 of Resemble. Late on the brakes, slowing way down as we head out of 2. The 95 of Zed Brunna and that 3 of Geek Girl Games hooked up in the draft right there, as Resemble going to have to slow up again as he was almost into the back of that 3 of Geek Girl Games. With lots of action here on the track. The 80 of Hog Eric for Lego and the Dump and Roll Racing Team, Dump and Roll, is making it 3 wide into the turn. He's trying to take 3rd position back from the 00 of Mudbone. Here comes that 95 of Zed Brunna. Zed down to the inside of the 00 of Mudbone, followed along by that 34 of Super Snake, and apparently the 72 of Duchess. Maybe the 40 of Veteran Chaos, trying to make it 3 wide right now into turn 2. So the 34 is Super Snake, slow through 2, slowing down that 72 of Duchess as she gets down to the inside into turn 3. Down below that yellow line, slows way down into 3. She's coming back out of the exit. As we head down the front stretch, your leader still that 07 of Douche Baggins. Seconds is still going to be that 3 of Geek Girl Games. Battle right here, right now for the... I don't know what even position that we're in right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7th or 8th position as new player enters the field. The 799 of Mike Check. He's to the back bumper of that 72 of Duchess. Down into turn 2 they go. Mike Check dropping to the inside. He's late on the brakes. See if he can hold it through 2. He cannot. Duchess high line through 2 is the way to go, as that 799 of Mike Check now in contention with the 40 of Veteran Chaos. Vet on the outside through turn 3. Here comes the 34 and his teammate, the 1 of Jamal Jackson. So Vet currently in the... Checking where he is in the point standings right now. Somehow I'm missing him. He's up to 15th right now in the point standings, so definitely needed for that 40 of Veteran Chaos, as several KFB racing cars right here, the 1, the 40, and the 619, as that 49 of Jetman around all of them, working his way up. He's there behind that 34 of Super Snake, as the 00 Mudbone trying to get around the inside of the 80 of Hog Eric. Not going to be able to do so, as he is now getting passed by the 300 of Resemble into turn 2. Might be turn 3. Into turn 3 they go. Resemble high. That 00 of Mudbone and the 95 of Zed Brunna down low. Zed trying to make it 3 wide right now down the front stretch. Still low is that 00 of Mudbone. He's still to the inside of the 300 of Resemble. Not to the inside. He slides up to the behind him as we come out of turn 1. Your leader on the track is still going to be the 07 of DB, having led 10 laps so far. Currently 2 laps, about 2 laps from halfway right now. So DB trying to win it here for Douche Motorsports, get them back into the win column. G3 looking for a win here for G3 Motorsports. Checking on this action back through the pack, see what's going on. That 619, a big slick, balls deep to the outside of the 49 of Jetman. And here comes that 799 of Mike Check. So big slick on the outside, making it a... I thought the 799 was going to get down to the inside of the 619, but that 49 of Jetman with that inside run through turn 1. Following him is going to be the 799 of Mike Check into the straightaway, heading for turn 2. Big Slack losing that position to the 799 of Mike Check there on the inside draft by the 799 and the 49. Keep checking back through this field, see what other action, as that 40 of Veteran Chaos has fallen back to the 18th position. Still early as we are at halfway. Your leader at halfway, I'm going to make sure, is probably going to be the 07 of Douche Baggins. So DB led 11 laps so far, and he also, so he's on line for 10 bonus points, looking for that. Ooh, as we have caution on the track, folks. Caution on the track. It's going to be a heck of a caution. Looks like it's going to involve a lot of people. Hopefully they can clear out before the 07 and the 3 get there. So, could be a shakeup here. We're going to see what all of those drivers were. I think it was a 42, a ZWTF may have been involved. At 143, a Mon Games Hard may have been involved. As we're under caution here at Pocono. Your leader is going to be the 07 of Douchebaggins. Looks like going to have a couple people out of the race right now. We'll go through that in just a moment. We're going to see what DB and G3 do for pit stops as we have 14 laps to go here. So this is about 11 laps out from when we pitted the last time. I think we pitted on lap 7 is when that caution came out. So 4 tires and fuel on lap 7. 14 laps to go. The question is it going to be a gamble by some of these? And I think and see if we can get to halfway or finish this race on one stop. Well, one more stop. So 2 stops all overall. Because I believe this will be lap number 12. Yeah, this will be lap 12 since we pitted. And this may be the deciding factor of who wins this. Of course, if there's no more cautions. Because they may pit if there's cautions. They may not. We'll see what DB does. We'll see what G3 does as well. And that 300 of Resemble, he's got a good car underneath him today. Here for the Drop Bear Racing team. His teammate Mike Check currently running in the 10th position. So 2 cautions so far here at Pocono as DB is dropping down to the inside. He is going to pull into the pits there for that Caterpillar Chevy for Douche Motorsports. As 420 at Queen of Hearts has stopped there on pit road. She definitely has major damage on that 420. It looks like the 143 of Mom Games Hard might be out as well. Cars into their pit stalls. We're going to see what DB does. Definitely have to get all the fuel he can into that car. Right side tires going on for the 07. Looks like it might be a 4-tire stop. As left side tires on for that 07 of Douchebaggins. Fuel going in, last bits of fuel. He is down and away. Here comes the 95 of Zed Brunna. He's going to beat out that 3 of Geek Girl Games. The 34 of Super Snake's going to beat out the 300 of Resemble. So, great stop today for that 95 of Zed Brunna. He's going to come into the pits in 4th position. He's going to leave the pits in 2nd position, giving himself just that little bit of chance to win it here for Aces to Zed Motorsports and the state of Pennsylvania. So, in the meantime, while we're driving around in circles here, waiting on this caution to be over, let's see what brought it out. Well, this caution is going to be brought out, but what I can only assume is the tire. RV Jones here is going to, the 33 car, he's going to have a tire go down right in front of his teammate, the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum. So let's check out this caution. I mean, it's going to take out a couple people, so let's go through this real fast. You can see tire goes down on that 33 right there in front of MGA. She has nowhere to go. The 420 of Queen of Hearts involved. The 42 is ZWTF involved just a little bit. Almost the 51 of AJM. Especially at 420 at Queen of Hearts. She's going to also be involved there. And I think the 69 of Arco Creates, your points leader, is going to be spared being involved in that caution. But that's going to take out several folks. Let's go through those in just a second. So those out of the race as part of that, again, the 42 is ZWTF involved in that. Out of the race as a part of that caution will be the 143 of Mom Games Hard, the 33 of Harvey Jones, and the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Again, Queen of Hearts has just had a rough season this year. She is, I'm not sure how many DNFs she's had this year, but it has definitely been Very, very bad season for her and just rough season overall for Aces to Z Motorsports. Highlight right now is that 95 is Zed Brunna, currently running in the second position here on the track. So let's go through your top 10 real fast. Your leader is going to be the 07 of Douche Baggins. And when he comes around and leads this lap, he will have led the most laps on the day. So he's going to get those 15 bonus points here at Pocono. Second place will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Third will be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Fourth will be the 34 of Super Snake. Fifth will be the 300 of Resemble. Sixth will be the 00 of Mudbone. Seventh will be the 49 of Jetman. Eighth will be the 71 of Kung Fu Beer. Ninth will be the 619 of Balls Deep. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 1 of Jamal Jackson. So 3 KFB racing cars right there in a row. KFB, Big Slick, and Jamal all right there on the track. 8th, 9th, and 10th. Let's check in on the rest of those KFB drivers. Vet is currently running in the 16th position, and Baseman is currently in the 23rd position. So there's your KFB drivers. Check in on Douche Motorsports. The 07, obviously your leader. The 72 of Duchess, currently running 12th. The 8 of Moon Money in 15th, and the 329 of Heck of a Duber currently running 28th on the day. Your points leader, the 69 of Arco Creates, he currently sits in the 24th position. Like I said, Duber currently running in the 28th position. Baseman, again, 23rd. G3, who is tied for 4th in the points, she is 3rd position today, as of right now. Ice Cream Some Days, she is in the 14th position. The 1 of Jamal Jackson, 10th. The 660 of Garrett Miller, currently 30th on the track. The 96 of Nico, currently 31st. And the 80 of Hog Eric. Eric is currently running in the 17th position. So he was up there at the beginning. He led the first 3 laps of the day. Possibly some issues in the pits right there for the 80 of Hog Eric, but hopefully he can make up a little time on the track here with the remaining 11 laps, which I think, if we don't have another caution, I think that's going to... I don't think we're going to have another pit stop, as we went about 14 or 15 laps before we pitted there, and I think DB should be able to make it all the way, as we're currently under caution, and I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to see if anybody pits on the last lap again this week, or if they all just risk it and try to make it all the way. That pace car is about to duck in. DB's about to lead us down to take this green flag. Pace car is in. DB's about to wind up that car, and we are underway here at Pocono. Green once again as they head for turn number 1. DB with a good jump so far. The 3 of Geek Girl Games down to the inside of the 95 of Zed Brunna. G3 to the inside. He's making a run on that 07 of Douche Baggins as he comes off the turn. G3 with a great run out of through turn 1. She's about to take the lead, maybe? Question mark? As that 07 of Douche Baggins back to second place, he's battling out with the 34 of Super Snake and the 00 of Mudbone. Amish Buggy Racing and that 34 of Super Snake, they are looking to try to get into the podium. As it has been definitely a rough go for the only Pontiac team here this year in the More Freedom Series. That's the 49 of Jetman down to the inside. Trying to make it 4 wide is that 00 of Mudbone. They are going to make it 4 wide into 1 with that 49 of Jetman just taking over like 3 spots right there. He's trying to make his way to catch up to that 3 of Geek Girl Games as they go down the back, the middle stretch, the straightaway. So DB trying to get to the inside. We're trying to get his car wound up as Duchess down to the inside of the 34 of Super Snake. Here comes the 71 of Kung Fu Beer. G3 currently checking out right now as we head down the front stretch. 9 laps to go here at Pocono. We're going to see if we got any more stops to come, or if 2 is going to be enough, as that 49 of Jetman. He is keeping his second position, as that 00 of Mudbone was thinking about getting to the inside into turn 1. Battle for second place as the 00 down to the inside. He's going to be late on the brakes. But the high line through 2 is the better line as they head down the straightaway. 95 is that run to the outside. Here comes the 07 of DB trying to get to the inside of the 95. He's trying to push that 00 of Mudbone along. As G3 still your leader, that 49 of Jetman, several car lengths right now. A lot of car lengths between the 49 and that number 3 of Geek Girl Games. About half a turn right now. We're going to see if the 49 can make a run here on the 3 of Geek Girl Games, or if she's going to just pull out the win here with 8 laps to go. Single file line right now for the 00 and the 07 and that 95 of Zed Brunna. They're going to try to get this draft going here at Pocono, see if they can make a run to the front. Make a run to the border, as they say, for the Taco Bell ketchup taco car for that 329 of Heck of a Duber. Jetman trying to catch up to that 3 of Geek Girl Games. We have mostly single file action right now. As that 07 down to the inside, great run. Great draft on the 00 of Mudbone. He gets down to the inside. So into third position is going to be that 07. Following him right along is going to be the 95 of Zed Brunna. We're going to see if that 300 of Resemble gets a good draft through the straightaway into turn 2. Out of 2 is that 300 of Resemble. With just about 6 laps to go here at Pocono. The 80 of Hog Eric has now made his way back up to the 7th position. As that 71 of Kung Fu Beer and the 34 of Super Snake right there behind him. As the 49 of the 49 of Jetman has almost caught up to the 300 or the 3 of Geek Girl Games. As that 8 of Moon Bunny trying to work underneath the 71 of Kung Fu Beer almost gave him the chrome horn right there. Checking back up here at the front as that 49 of Jetman has now caught up to your leader, the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Down the straightaway they go, the three and the 49 drag racing into turn 3. We're going to see if the 49 can get a great run off of 3 and get that draft on the 3 of Geek Girl Games as they come down the front stretch with 5 laps to go here at Pocono. The 49 of Jetman right there to the back bumper of the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Down into turn 1 they go. No pass for the lead right now, as again, about 5 laps to go. Thinking about it, down the straightaway, heading for turn number 2 is that 49 of Jetman and the 3 of Geek Girl Games. G3 trying to get a win here for G3 Motorsports. The 49 of Jetman trying to make it 5 in a row for MBR. Down the straightaway, heading for turn number 3. Your leader on the track still going to be the 3 of Geek Girl Games, putting pressure on her right now, the 49 of Jetman, as that 07 of Douchebaggins clawing his way, trying to catch up to these 2 leaders, trying to make a play for the lead with 4 laps to go here at Pocono. Jetman able to catch up to this 3 of Geek Girl Games, but I'm not sure if he has what it takes right now to make the pass as they head down the straightaway and trying to head towards turn 2. The strategy right now going on the headsets between the 3 of Geek Girl Games and the people on her pit box, as well as that 49 of Jetman, as he's now looking at the 07 of Douchebaggins closing up in his rear view mirror. So coming out of turn 3. That distance is so close between the 3 and the 49. And now that 07 of Douche Baggins almost to the back bumper of that 49 of Jetman. Jetman's going to have some decisions here in the next couple laps, as if he doesn't try to make the pass here at 07 of Douche Baggins is going to certainly go for it through turn 1 and 2. I'm sorry, turn 1 only. This is not turn 1 and 2 as we come into turn 3 here. I'm sorry, that's turn 2. I'm getting lost on the track. I'm lost on the track right now. It's fine. But the battle on the lead is just raging on, as that 49 of Jetman was right there to the back bumper. He had to slow up as G3 on the brakes a little bit more. Heading down the front stretch. Couple laps to go here at Pocono. That 49 of Jetman, is he going to drop down to the inside? No, it's going to be the 07 of Douche Baggins. DB's going to get a run through 1 and 2, or through turn 1. Here comes the 49. He's going to try to get down to the inside of that 3 of Geek Girl Games. Too little, too late for that 49 of Jetman, as he is going to get passed by the 00 of Mudbone. Nothing G3 could do right there, but let that 07 of Douche Baggins have the lead as he heads out of 2. So heck of a run through turn number 1 for that 07 of Douche Baggins. As he comes down out of turn 3, he is going to get the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Pocono for your leader, the 07 of DB. Battle right now is going to be for the 4th position. Again, that 49 of Jetman had all those chances in the world to make that pass on that 3 of Geek Girl Games. But a great run by that 07 of Douche Baggins there with 2 laps to go. Heck of a run through turn number 1. That's going to put him out to the lead, as G3 now is battling with the 00 of Mudbone. I think she's going to secure second here at Pocono. But into turn 3 for the final time, your leader and soon to be your winner here at Pocono is going to be the 07 of Douche Baggins. So DB with a good car most of the day here today at Pocono, leading the most laps, 18 laps led. G3 almost had it there, but great run through turn 1 for that 07. He had it hooked up on the bottom. They weren't able to stay with him. They had to go up, or they were basically going to wreck the field then. So exciting race here at Pocono. So let's go through your finishing top 10. Your winner is going to be the 07 of Douche Baggins. Second place will be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Third will be the 00 of Mudbone. Fourth will be the 300 of Resemble. Fifth will be the 49 of Jetman. Sixth will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Seventh will be the 80 of Hog Eric. Eighth will be the 8 of Moon Bunny. Ninth will be the 34 of Super Steak. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 72 of Duchess. So Douche Motorsports bookends the top 10 with the 07 and the 72 with the 8 sandwiched in the middle. Next week, again, another exciting race this week, but next week we head down to the Nashville Super Speedway for the Nashville 60, so that should be another exciting race. I'm looking forward to that one. Let's go through your current points as checking the finishing order. The 69 of Arco Creates is going to end up finishing 21st on the day, with the 329 of Heck of a Duber finishing 13th. So that's going to, I don't know, you're seeing them on the screen, so that could close up those points significantly. And so you're seeing those. So let's go through your team points, see who's leading the team points. I'm guessing it's still going to be MBR. KFB they had some good runs today, but they didn't finish in the top 10. The 49 to Jetman's going to finish 5th, but we'll see what your team points and your chassis points look like right now. So again, congratulations today to the 07 of Douche Baggins. He's going to be your winner at Pocono for this Pocono 80. 2 caution flags. Really, really good race. And I can't wait until next week. So again, congratulations to the 07. And until next week at Nashville for the Nashville 60, take care.